Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So for today's video, we are going to be doing one of my favorite video series here on this channel, guys. We're going to be trading every single person on the Memphis Grizzlies except Ja Morant to try to build the perfect team around him. Now, this is no disrespect towards the actual Memphis Grizzlies because this team is completely, perfect, man. I mean, you got, 6 or 7 guys averaging 10-plus points. Ja Morant's the main man averaging, 27, 6, and 6 or something like that. And this team is unbelievable. And they're also extremely young, too, which is going to be good for this type of video because I'm going to be able to, to trade some of these higher-rated guys that are also young, which means they're going to have good trade value. And we get some really good players next to Ja Morant, right, man? So before we get going on today's video, if you guys don't mind leaving a like, would be greatly appreciated as I continue to grow this channel. And also, please subscribe if you're new over here. And yeah, if you guys want more videos like this, let me know in the comment section below what players should I do next and what team. So let's go ahead and get going on this right quick here, man. So the rules of this is pretty simple. I have to trade everybody except Ja Morant. Once I trade for a player, I cannot trade them again. So that way I can't just keep on stacking guys up on top of each other. Pause. But yeah, man, so I can't trade somebody I just traded for is basically what I'm trying to get at. So let's go ahead, man. So we got Ja Morant. What is my strategy going to be going into this? Well, Ja Morant is the leader in the NBA in points in the paint. So I definitely want to surround him with shooters. And I will say the real life Memphis Grizzlies have done a pretty solid job of doing that. Jaren Jackson can knock it down. Desmond Bane's great. Dylan Brooks is serviceable. You got Tyus Jones, Melton. So, but I think we can do it even better. So the first guy that I am going to try to trade for is the best shooting big guy. Some might say in NBA history, man. I mean, I know there's some Dirk fans out there that will say otherwise, but Karl-Anthony Towns, man. I feel like when we get him, with his outside shooting, it's going to open up the lane completely for Ja Morant, and Cat's also going to get a lot of open shots. So let's see what's offered up right here. We got 3 trade offers. We got Jaren Jackson, Steven Adams. We got Desmond, Steven, and Jarrett. We also get Jalen Noel out of it. And we got Jaren Jackson, Steven Adams, and a second-round pick. But we also get Jared Vanderbilt back. So I don't know too much about Jared Vanderbilt's game. I know he's a pretty solid role player. I think he does okay scoring, pretty good defensive type of guy and stuff. But it's not really gonna tell us much on here about him. But yeah, let's go ahead and get Jared Vanderbilt on the team here too. This is a really good trade here, man. So that's absolutely perfect. And I guess that's going to be the other difficult aspect of this is contract wise, nobody's making a ridiculous amount of money. So that actually makes it really tough because we're not going to be able to trade for guys that have really heavy contracts and everything for that reason. So, alrighty, we got Karl-Anthony Towns. There's 2 other guys that I want to really go for and hopefully I can get. Yo, what's Luke Kennard rating on in 2K these days, man? Because his 3-point shooting would actually be pretty solid on the squad. He's a 76 at $12 million. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get him. No, I want to look at Klay Thompson. I feel like Klay Thompson next to Ja Morant, once again, a perfect fit. I mean, ideally a more prime version, but at $37 million, I don't think it's possible to get him. Yeah, it's impossible at that point, man. These contracts, it's a case where I'm actually kind of begging for a bitch-ass contract. I would love to take one on. So, another guy that I would like to look at is Tyler Hero. He's not making ridiculous money yet, and obviously a great 3-level scorer. So here we go. We got Desmond Bane and Xavier Tillman for Tyler Hero and Max Strus, who would be a good, bench player. Or we can get Dwayne Dedmon. So yeah, both these guys are fine. I'll take Strus. That's the same guy straight away. So let's get Tyler Hero on the team. There we go, man. So beautiful, beautiful trade. I'm loving this team already. And we also got Jared Vanderbilt. So we got our power forward spot pretty much taken care of. That's a great big 3 already. Let's do a trade of Dylan Brooks at about $12 million. Let's toss him in with maybe a guy that's a bit higher in rating, but lower money-wise, like a Brandon Clark. And let's toss in a future first-round pick and see what this gets us here, man. Should be pretty solid looking at the small forward, power forward position. Here we got Bobby Portis, Brook Lopez. So Brook Lopez would be nice for the bench. Bobby Portis put him at the power forward spot to stretch things out. Here we got Derek White and Robert Williams. Not too bad, not too bad. Miles Bridges. Oh, we also get Montrezl for the 6-man. Yo, Miles Bridges' athleticism, running up and down the court with Ja Morant, that could be pretty deadly, man. I'm thinking that's probably the trade unless something just blows me away here. And once again, we got some really solid trades. Oh, on Fernay Simons. Okay, so we already got Tyler Hero, so we don't really need another guard on the team. Nurkic is fine. Really solid trade too, man. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this one here and get, Miles Bridges and Montrezl Harrell. That's just our starting 5. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. We could put Miles at the small forward if needed, but I am going to look for another small forward because I'm okay with Vanderbilt coming off the bench. Although offensively, that's not too great, but I think we can make it work. Alrighty, Tyus Jones at about $8 million. Let's toss him in. I guess we got Struce for a backup small forward too. I guess in theory he could start, but maybe not ideal. Toss another first round pick here. See what this gets us. Looking for the small forward position, man. Or I guess power forward once again could work too. Oladipo, Duncan Robinson, PJ Washington, Terry Rozier. Harrison Barnes is fine. Derrick Rose and Mitchell Robinson. Okay, we don't really need nothing like that. Mo Bamba, fine. Okay, TJ Warren, good serviceable scorer, which once again is something this team we could probably look at. I'm debating on Fernie. I don't want Nurkic at all. Like, zero part of me wants Nurkic. Let's go ahead and grab up. Let me get TJ Warren, man. We've not seen him in a few seasons since like the bubble days, but you know, I'm trying to surround the shooters with Ja Morant, so that seems like a pretty good route to go. So I mean, we're set for a starting five. We desperately need some score. Like, part of me is debating Tyler Hero was a six-man, not gonna lie. But let's see here, man. Yeah, we definitely need like a backup point guard. I feel like that's like the last thing we absolutely need. So backup point guard. Love to get like Derrick Rose, something like that. It'd be a lot of fun just because of the Tyrese Maxey. It might be Tyrese Maxey. Like, he could literally carry that scoring load as a six-man. But Derrick Rose and Mitchell Robinson, who I don't need at all. But man, Derrick Rose backing up Ja Morant. Like, it just feels right, man. Like, I saw that earlier in this video, and I was like, it just feels right. Keldon Johnson would be great, too. But, no, man, we're going to go ahead and grab up Derrick Rose. Not saying it's... I mean, he's 83 overall, though, so it's still a hell of a trade. So we'll do that. And then we are required to trade every single player. Not every single draft pick, but every single player. So we got to finish this up here, man. But I feel like our lineup is pretty much set. So, yeah, we'll just trade these dudes for whatever, man. The two-way players we're not doing... Zaire, oh, he's a three-star player. Man, I probably should have tossed Zaire with somebody else just for, like, the three-starness. Bobby Portis, Brook Lopez. Great trade. Don't need it. Jalen Smith, Chris Duarte. Great. Sadiq Bey and Hamil Diallo. Oh, that's actually... Hold my deek. Come on, we're going to get it, man. We're going to get it. Okay, there we go. That was way too good to pass up on. So that's fine. And we also got to trade away this Tilly guy here. The other two guys we can't trade because they're two-way players. But go ahead, man, and give me the GOAT... Semi-Ojale. There we have it, man. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to put... Okay, so Deke's right there. Let's put Diallo at shooting guard. He goes down to a... Okay, so he goes down to that. Struce might not be in the lineup. So we'll do that. Vanderbilt might be a bench player, man. He might be a bench player. Or I mean, he might not actually play. I guess what I'm trying to get at. Okay, we'll go small forward for Vanderbilt. No. What about Montrezl at power forward? So he stays right there. Mitch Robinson's right there, man. Alrighty, let me see what this lineup's looking like. It might not be like the sexiest bench unit. Starting five, I love. Ja Morant, Tyler Hero, TJ Warren, Miles Bridges, Karl Anthony Towns. Bench unit, we got D Rose, Mitchell Robinson. I don't like Montrezl Harrell here. Honestly speaking, man, I think I might go with like more of a small ball, not a small ball line, but let me put Sadiq right there, about 20 minutes a game. That'll be good. I want Ja Morant playing like 40. Want him playing a ton. Tyler Hero at about 32. Let's get Cat at about 32. Miles 30. Let's get 30 for the starters right there. And let's give these last 7 minutes to Vanderbilt. I guess I'm good either way with one of these guys here, man. Just because like... Okay, is TJ also secondary power forward? He is. Okay, so that's good. Miles Bridges, power forward, small forward, perfect. Cat, center, probably play power forward if absolutely needed, but that looks pretty damn good. So we got that. Let's go to the system proficiency. We have a 3.5-star balance system, which Ja Morant really likes a lot. Pace and space is hella nice too, which I guess TJ Warren doesn't like it. Ooh, 7 seconds is nasty. Okay, let's go with 7 seconds, man. Let's go with 7 seconds. Want this team run up and down the court. You know, Ja Morant taking charge and kicking it out to the open three and everything. So we got that. And then for our roster, we want to make sure these guys are playing the way we want them to play. So, oh, Bridges only a 73 from 3? Really? Huh. Okay, and 78 for TJ Warren, which is fine. I thought Miles was a bit better of a three-point shooter than that, so actually a little surprised there. But yeah, let's go to the shooting tendencies. This just makes it so they play how we want them to play. So I do want Ja Morant like taking a lot of shots. So it's gonna be a 95 shooting tendency, 85 for Cat. Let's get Hero at about an 80. Miles Bridges, if he's open, shoot it, but we're gonna have like a 60. Derrick Rose leading the way off the bench. I would say equal to Miles Bridges here. Mitch Robinson really got too much offense, man. Let's get Saddiq Bey, you know, leading some things off the bench unit. So that's good. Okay, I like it, man. That's the team right there. Okay, so for this being our team, my record prediction, I think this, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man, it's better than the current Grizzlies team. Like, I think it's better than the Grizzlies team personally, but just having like Cat there and stuff, I'm gonna say it's 2K 55 win team, man. Let's go ahead, simulate this NBA season, see how this new Ja Morant team can do. Okay, so we're at the end of the regular season. I see quite a few L's in March. I mean, not horrible, but we got about 4 of them there. So one more game, and we are a 61-20 team, so a little bit higher than what I thought. One more game against the Boston Celtics, simulate through date, and finish the W on the season. So Ja Morant, man, MVP, which is a very, very real possibility in real life. I really think it is. 31 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals per game, 41% from 3. So, yeah, I mean, taking it to the basket, but also opening up the lane for him. We got Josh Giddey, Rookie of the Year. Ricky Rubio is 6th man on the Pacers. Giannis, Ja Morant, most improved. And Taylor Jenkins is Coach of the Year. All-NBA first, All-NBA second. Hopefully we see Cats. All-NBA third, we do not. But that's okay, man. Like, Nerlens Noel, All-Defensive first team. Okay, man, I don't know if I've ever seen that before in 2K, but yes, we are first in the conference. Let's go with the player stats on the season and see how these new pieces did for our squad around Ja Morant. So, Ja, we know, leading scorer. Then after that, we have 2 guys averaging about 20 points per game between Karl-Anthony Towns and Tyler Hero, which is perfect. I mean, that's 70 points average just from those 3 players. Then, like, Miles Bridges, TJ did a good job, like, efficiency, if you guys can see real quick here, man. The field goal percentage, 56% for TJ, 47 for Miles Bridges. Both did not, like, I guess Miles did shoot about 5 threes a game. TJ Warren not so much, but there's only so many shots to be had on the court. And then Derrick Rose did amazing as the 6th man at 16 points, 5 assists per game. Saddiq Bey was great. Mitchell Robinson brought the D. Vanderbilt brought 2 points a game. It's great, man. It's great stuff. Okay, let's see how these playoffs go. We got to win that championship. It's all about that. So simulate playing tournament. In first round, we do have the Los Angeles Lakers. Simulate round, man. See how this goes. And got them 4-0. All right. Next up, the Golden State Warriors, man. 32 for Ja Morant, 21 for Tyler Hero, 16 for Homadique and Cat. Next up, Golden State. Should have got Clay from this team, man. But, you know, Tyler Hero was fine. Simulate round. Got him 4-1. 36-10-9 for Ja Morant, 39 for Steph Curry. Thank goodness we don't have to go against the Pelicans. But we do have the Utah Jazz, which is no, you know, easy opponent themselves. But Brooklyn, Philly for the other conference. So James Harden, Ben Simmons, one of the 2 on opposite teams now. Simulate round. And, well, I guess not, because we lost in the damn Western Conference Finals, bro. 7 games we lost, man. So what held us back? Like, what was it? I mean, it was a 7-game series, so nothing really held us back too much. But Miles Bridges, you sucked. 0 for 7. Dang, man. Like, you were just bricking up in there, baby. And then Mitchell Robinson destroyed us. I guess, if anything, probably the defense. Our defense is, I mean, with the exception of, like, Mitchell Robinson on the bench. And we got, you know, we have decent athleticism, but, like, none of the guys in our starting 5 are known as, like, defensive juggernauts. So I guess maybe that was the case, which is why Mitchell Robinson destroyed. I'm sorry, Donovan Mitchell, not Mitchell Robinson. Donovan Mitchell destroyed us, but then he does that to everybody. So, yeah, man, we lost. Let's go ahead and simulate round here. Who's going to win it all? Hey, Utah Jazz. You rarely ever see us. Shout out to Donovan Mitchell, man. That's all we got for this video. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace out, my friends.